Welcome to Inner Peace Arts Unscripted. I'm your host, James Coleman. And if you're here, you are open to the truth as it can be known, following in new ideas and actions, making for a better way of life. Today I'm going to talk about practices. But before I talk about that, when I was saying the intro, I've been thinking about the how can I say this? The controversial nature of some topics, and how there is no right answer, but there are better ways for us to relate regarding those things. And, realizing that in bringing the topics up, that it stirs emotions, stirs conflict, and forces people to face each other that don't agree on fundamental, core, heartfelt, emotional issues. And I just wanted to share that I take that seriously, and that the issues have to be worked out, and that the time has to be taken to work them out, and that just because someone thinks differently than you doesn't mean you can't come to a common place of peace. And then there's some situations where if the person is not willing to change, further action is required. And I guess that's another topic about force and all that. I don't want to get into that today. I just want to throw that out as it came into my head. But I want to talk about a practice, or share two practices. And I don't talk about practices too often. I may do it more. But this is two things to do to help you get things done and to improve your manner of getting them done. So there's two practices, a do cycle 1 and a review cycle 1. That's what they're called now. The names may change as they evolve. And so here's the do cycle. I'm just going to say what the do cycle is and then show you why it's important, show you what the difference is between how it may have been, other people may have practiced it, and why this difference is important. The do cycle 1. It's imagine what you can do. So it's imagining something that you could do right now. Like, okay, imagine lifting up a pencil, right? You could take your hand, go to a pencil, lift it up. Very simple, right? Take a break. So you're imagining what you're doing and then breaking, not actually doing it immediately. Then you do it. Then you feel the power of what you just did. And then you repeat. That's it. That's the exercise. And I can feel all the connections to all the videos when I say that, because the value of that exercise is actually in connection with all of the videos. And you would think, oh, it's just I imagine, take a break, do it, feel the power, and then do it again. That's right. That's do cycle number 1. Here's what it does. Listen carefully. That type of practice, right, for the person who is living fantasies, right, it will be more and more difficult to live in fantasy. That's what that exercise does, because it will be training your non-conscious mind to focus on what's real and what you can do. Now, if that's not powerful, I don't know what is. If you want to make changes, this is a tool that can help you. And then the review cycle. And the review cycle is review what you want, review what's working, review what's not working, decide on a path of action, and then repeat. Right? So notice in the review cycle, you're not actually doing anything, right? You're reviewing and deciding, not actually doing. you're doing in the do cycle, right? And so the connection between the two is that you're going to have to know what are the actions that are required to fulfill your agenda. Imagine doing those actions and then do them, right? And listen, this is not new stuff, right? And there's no secret that you actually have to do something to get something done, right? But the question is, what do I do? What order? How what kind of attitude do I need? What kind of knowledge? What kind of resources? And how can I deal with the things that I don't have? Blah 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 blah. Trust me, I get all of that, more than you could possibly imagine. But at the same time, there are truths, and they need to be organized in such a manner that they're bite-sized and that you can actually handle it. The review cycle is very important. It sets the stage for doing. It sets the stage for what you should be imagining. So again, the review cycle. Review what you want, review what's working, review what's not working, decide on a course of action, and repeat those steps. And notice you can do these things. They can happen simultaneously and kind of parallel. That works. I should take dance lessons. Or maybe I should just be a dancer. Anyway, and the do cycle. And the do cycle is imagine what you can do. Take a break. Small break. It could be 3-second break, right? Then do it. Then feel the power of having done it and do it again. And there's a lot more that can go with that on the imagination side, but that's a little practice for you. And I hope it turns into something very profitable and valuable and enriching for you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha, V'choneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha, V'yasem lecha shalom. Have a great day.